Hi everyone. Let's talk about Kenya and why the current government of Kenya, almost everybody needs to go. All the elected officials, all of them need to go home, including William Ruto. So, Kenya is having their presidential elections coming up, and right now people are sort of gearing towards the election season, the campaign season, and that's part of the reason why I'm going to do more videos about Kenya politics. So, when it comes to the current government, let me give you an analogy. You hire a cook, and when you're interviewing that cook or the chef, they say they know how to make tea. So you hire them because you need somebody to make tea. So you buy the tea leaves, you take them to the kitchen, you have the pots, the pans, you have the sugar, the milk, and the water, you have everything ready. And then you tell them, I want some tea. So this chef turns around and tells you, how do you want me to make the tea? And you tell them, it doesn't matter. The way you know how to make the tea, make me the tea. And they're like, I sort of don't know how to make the tea. So this chef is the current government of Kenya. This chef is the current government of Kenya. You have a government whereby people want to be told everything, exactly what they need to do. So you have these people who work for the government of Kenya, who basically they're incompetent. They don't know their job. And what is happening is you have these diplomats coming in, and they're like, oh, you want to make tea? You need to put some water in the pot and blah blah blah. And they're there telling them the steps that they claimed to know. They say they know how to make tea. The job of diplomats is not to tell them what to do. They're supposed to be competent people who know how to do those jobs without the input of the international community. The international community, they have their own jobs to do. They need to be doing their own jobs. They are not local politicians. Diplomats are not local politicians. As much as and that's the problem that I have with the diplomatic community in Nairobi. A lot of problems, but that's one of them. Like, you're not a local politician. You're not a village politician. Stop behaving like a local politician. You're not. The reason why they're not doing what they're supposed to do is because they're incompetent. They're the wrong people for the job. Stop jumping in. People need to see this is the wrong person for the job. So during election, this person needs to go. And then now it comes to the issue of the electoral body. These diplomats are not being honest with the people. They're not coming out and saying these elections have this and this issue when they know those elections have this and this issue. And now you're having people getting rigged in who are incompetent. They're incompetent. They're in the wrong jobs. They're in the wrong positions. They may have the educational background. They don't know how to implement. You have the wrong people. And the local people can get, because a lot of these people who run for political office come from their locals. So these people know this person knows how to build a house. He built his own house. He helped so and so. He built a school. He did this and that. So they know the local people. So when they're voting, they know who they're voting for. They're voting for people who they know can perform. But you have this group, which is William Ruto and all these YK92 Kanu people who are still stuck in their old ways that don't work. They don't work. And they rig in because they want to loot. They rig in all these individuals who don't know what their job is. So now you have, and that's one of the reasons why Ruto is micromanaging. That's why they micromanage from over there at State House. Is because you have these people, they don't know what to do. They don't know, they don't know what their job is. They don't know what their job is. And part of it has to do with the electoral body, has to do with the rigging. They are rigging in because they're handpicking people, because people are paying to get elected. They are paying so that they can be rigged in. They are paying Ruto so that they can be rigged in, because he has hijacked the IEBC, because he has this thing of ntawapanga. Yeah, amepangwa. Yeah, alipangwa kitambo sana, because he ain't going anywhere with that money that belongs to other people. They get their money. Okay, all those lenders, all those countries, they get their money. Best believe. If they have to take him out, they'll get their money. So yeah, amepangwa tayari, so sijui, I don't know. He needs to worry about his own issues. And he needs aende kuchonga viazi China. And the reality of the situation is Kenyans need to elect people who can get the job done. Northeastern, that area, they need schools. They need to get people who can build schools. And basically, if you can build a mosque, you can build a school. It's that simple. Because you have proved that you can build a school. I mean, you can build a school by building a mosque. You are able to build a mosque that seems to be well built. You can build a school, sir. So they need to get the right people who can do that job for those areas. The right people who, some of these mosques, they don't get attacked. So I do know there's the security issues. So some of those mosques, though, they don't get attacked, meaning you just need to put a school next right there to that mosque that doesn't get attacked by all these bandits and stuff, and get those bandits to take their kids to school. So you need local people who can get it done. And then you have places like Kipia, where you have bandits. You have Rift Valley, where you have bandits. All these cattle rustlers. And the idea that Ruto can basically force people, mandate people to go to school. When you can't mandate people in Rift Valley to go to school, can you mandate? You need to mandate those cattle rustlers to take their kids to school. From Kipsigis, your Kipsigis, you need to mandate them. Those Kalenjin cattle rustlers, you need to mandate them. Because you seem to think that you can mandate people into taking people into enrollment. You can mandate people. Basically, you're destroying an education system, and you think you can mandate, and you can mandate people who were okay their kids going to school, and now they have taken them out. You're gonna mandate them and force them to take the kids to school, and yet you cannot mandate people from your own tribe to take their kids to school. So there you're lying already. That's another thing. Just full of lies and incompetence. A lot of incompetence, which is rooted in foolishness. Diplomats are not local politicians. Diplomats should not be telling people how to make tea when you got hired and you said you know how to make tea. So they do need to have candidates who know how to get the job done and who can get the job done. Because a lot of these things, getting kids to go to school, you need to get people who have dealt with parents, teachers who have dealt with parents who mobilize, parents to take their kids to school. There are people who can do the job. But this group, they need to go. 98% of them, they need to go. I would go 90, maybe 90. Let's say 90. I would go up to 98. But 90%, they need to go home. Thank you for watching this far. I'll see you in the next one.